Hey, this is Paul Evans. Welcome to part 4 of the PLR Insider series. And in this particular session, we'll be doing a video. This is the first video, so don't look for any prior videos. But in this case, we needed to use one because we're going to use PLR to create a blog post, and then we're going to optimize it for the search engines. And with the optimization, we'll be using two things. One is a free tool that you can use. Now, there's a paid tool for those of you who might want to take it to a little bit higher level, but the paid tool is not necessary. It just gives you a little bit of an added advantage. All right, so here we go. Let's say that our new post is going to be about guest blogging. It's a popular topic, and I've got some PLR on that. So I'm going to come over, and this would be a great little article right here, how to find blogs that need guests. And then the number one way to get a yes. But I'm just going to pull this over, and we'll see if later we need to use more content when we use the paid tool, just to see if everything looks like it's got enough, or if we need to add some more. So I'm just going to copy this, come back to the blog, we'll paste that in. Now notice there's some spaces in here because I am posting from WordPress. I'm just going to go ahead and take those out. And I could post it directly into the HTML. I could also use a plugin that would take out these spaces, but it doesn't really take that long to do. All right, so here we go. We've copied and pasted in guest blogging, how to find blogs that need guests. Don't waste time on blogs that are not active. If the last post was written a year ago and there are exactly 2 comments from the last 6 months, both the owner's mother, it's going to be more pain than gain. Furthermore, it's a sure sign the owner may just be too busy. See, this reads really well. I may not really need to make any changes whatsoever to this standard blog post. All I would do at this point is just kind of look through, and I see that it'll be really clear for my people. And then I could add my author box at the bottom if I wanted to do that. But since it's my blog, most people will know that it's me. You can also use a plugin that allows you to do that. But what I want to scroll down to is SEO settings. And this particular plugin is SEO Ultimate. And I'll put a link right under this video. So the title tag is what I want to show up in the search engines. It's not necessarily what's going to show up as the title of the blog for human beings, okay? So it's called guest blogging, which is pretty cool. And I may say, here are 5 ways, this is just talking about 5 ways to, 5 clues. Here are your clues that a blog may be ripe for a guest writer. The blog owner is talking up, blah, blah, blah. In other words, get in the habit of following likely blogs and looking for opportunities and clues. All right, so clues. To getting a yes. So if I was a person looking for guest blogging, I come across this and see that title, I'm obviously going to be interested in that, right? So guest blogging, clues to getting a yes. So definitely interested. But the clues to getting a yes, get right back up, is not necessarily any part of a keyword search, right? So I don't really need that. So what I might do instead is guest blogging tips, because people do search for that. And then I can go all the way up to about 140 if I want to. But a lot of times your meta description, if it's very brief, gets picked up pretty easily, and it also helps people who are seeing that short description decide, yes, I want that, or no, I don't. But guest blogging tips to help you get accepted. That'd be pretty cool. Or to help you find great blogs to write for. Guest blogging. Guest blogging tips. And then the meta robots tag, no index, no follow. I don't ever mess with that. Then incoming auto link anchors. I generally don't put anything in there. I leave that blank and more link text. Since we're not doing an excerpt from the first page, we don't necessarily need to do that either. So I'm going to come up here to my categories, click blogging, and I'm going to publish. All right, so now let's look real quick and view the post. Notice what's up here, guest blogging tips, not guest blogging clues to getting a yes. So that SEO Ultimate allows you to override what you're using here for the eye candy and to put something that the search engines will be more interested in. All right, so let's go back and make this an SEO style article using SEO Presser. So we're going to go with guest blogging as our main keyword. Let's update. Notice our score is 0, so we're going to update it. Our score is 22%. You do not have an H1 tag contain your keyword, a H2 tag, H3 tag. So you just begin working down the list. Guest blogging, how to find work. Make that a heading 1. All right, that's the easy part. How do you find out if a blog needs a guest poster? So I might just put guest blogging clues. That heading 2. Now let me go ahead and update. I'm already at 55.56%, so that's pretty cool, right? So it allows me to come in and make it a little bit clearer. So I'm going to do clues here because it is mentioned in that next line. I'll go back and change the other one. So heading 3. And here I'm going to put tips, which will of course align with our SEO that we did originally down here. All right, so update. Now we're up to 61%. You don't have enough keywords to italicize, meaning that I need to go back through and add in guest blogging. So I might put guest blogging is welcome. And I may also come in and italicize that because they want something that's italicized. An image with an alt tag, basically meaning that I would take an image. We're not going to do that right now in this video. I just go and search for one or pay for one and upload that and use that image. You could even use an image of yourself. Just take a picture of you at your keyboard, upload that, and put that in the alt tag. You do not have keyword in the last sentence. All right, so let's go down to the last sentence for guest blogging. update again. Now we're up to 76.67%. We got a 1.5% keyword density, which we want to boost as well. Internal link to your other pages. So I'm going to come here, open up, and I'm going to look up blogging. All right, here's a great one, blog best practices. I'm going to copy that, come back to edit the post. For guest blogging. So this takes a little bit of time, right? But you see the difference. You see the big difference in doing it this way and doing it where you're just posting an article and doing a couple of little SEO tweaks, which is great, but it doesn't give you the type of traction if you're using something along the lines of SEO Presser. So I'm up to 80%, which is really good. Often I'll go to up to about 90%. I'll get my keyword density up to about 3%. And the way that I would do that is I would just continue to read through, and I would add it in where it would fit. All right, so update one more time. Okay, and the only thing that I have left now is you need to have an image with alt tag set to your keyword. And that's basically it. And then I would be set. So that didn't take, too long to do, right? And pretty easy to do. It's updated. We can view the post. It's clean, it's pretty easy to read, right? Plenty of content and all done with PLR. I mean, you think about if I'd had to write that out, come up with the idea, type it out, and then make the adjustments. It'd take a pretty good while. So that's it for part 4 of PLR Insider, how to use PLR for a blog post and make sure that you got it optimized. Till next time, this is Paul for nicheology.com. Success is not an accident. Be blessed.